Hey guys. Whoo, 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 whoo. Yeah, I sat and watched a couple of things. The only thing I sat and listened to the Stephen Miller guy talk. Stephen Miller Band. Dude. Good name. Yeah. Some people call him the Space Cowboy. Some call him the Gangster of Love. Some they call me Maurice. So I don't know what the Pompatus of Love. I still haven't looked that up. Watched a whole damn movie with John Cryer and other guys on it. Me and Amy watched it and still didn't get the movie and don't know what the Pompatus of Love is. But Pompatus. Is that like Pontus? I don't know. But don't really matter. No, it's irrelevant. It's just marketing. But sat and watched a little thing, I thought it said Santa Fe, but she was in San Francisco. Camilla Harris. And she's all excited. What got me more interested was the advertisement before the video. It had a little woman, okay, sitting there talking about how she took a picture on the phone of two rainbows and how pretty it was, and she was going to share it with her husband and her child, but they got hit by a drunk driver and were killed. Okay. When I worked at Fiesta Foods, I was explaining to the manager there, Joel, whose son was killed in a car accident in El Paso. I said, when we get this all clogged down, we're living in the Lord's Prayer, you can go around telling people not to drive unnecessarily, that we're living the Lord's Prayer now. And so we don't need to be driving aggressively and at a high rate of speed. Okay. Because you will be able to influence people with that, Joel. You'll be able to tell them, do you know what I lost? The love I lost, What I lost because you guys deny the Lord's Prayer and people get murdered on our streets driving cars real fast. Because I tried to explain to Chris Baldwin and Joel, they have a thing called genome sequencing. They can monitor communications and they know when people are going to die because that communication stops, right? So people die and are murdered, and then, well, I wonder how that's going to happen today. Well, let's make a Final Destination movie about it and find out. Let's fuck with people's heads and keep fucking with people's heads. Why not? We can, okay? Let's rot his teeth out and remind him what happened last time he took on the military when Trump was in office. So I'm not taking on the military. I told you guys this time is different. Well, that was quite a few years ago. I was more naive in thinking someone was going to show up to help me, like Barack Obama or Jennifer Lopez, So I was more distracted with J-Lo's butt because I still had I was very virile sexually back then. Now, I'm just struggling to stay alive and hope that I can have a comfortable sex life after all the people that are torturing people like me are neutralized by technology because of me, right? So, Earl, hello. Hello, this is Kermit the Frog. But Earl, you're funny. I know. But so no, this is and technology's in a way different place. Okay, in 2025 than it was in 17. But they're doing the same shit, psychologically, mentally, and emotionally, that they did in 17, that they're doing in 25. Industry, we're going to make, you got the looks, I got the brains, let's make lots of money, right? Pet Shop Boys are back to work again, right? And so you're sitting there looking at it, it's like, you're the same old story. That's a good Maxi Priest song. I heard it yesterday in the barn when I was shooting hoops. I was thinking about Patrick's mommy. Yeah. We both really like Maxi Priest. Me and Brian and her, he was one of our favorites. Same old story has been told before. Same old conclusion keeps knocking at my door. You're just confusing my mind. Now, what they do to you is they torture you, and then they remind you, if you do this, this will happen again, and this will happen again, and you do this, and I will do this to you again. It's like, you're so pathetic. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. It's already happened, okay? We are already, apocalypse is on you now. There's no post-apocalypse. Once the ways of the apostles have been restored and Armageddon through conflict over money is a threat to the planet and the species, it's already, the technology is already working in the right direction. Okay. To understand truth, behave truthfully, and faithfully love people to save people from that are not truthful. It's already happening, sweetheart. Better than a fucked up insurance commercial, I can tell you that. Oh, yeah. So you don't need to take your daughter down there and say, okay, this is happening, sweetheart. And then the other guy's got this car and blocks it. Oh, it's happening, sweetheart, right? And so it's like, oh, boy, well, you forgive debt and trespass and love one another with peace. Why are people going to put your car up on blocks? That makes good sense, right? And why are you going to take your little cute daughter and put her in a car and have her all excited to be driving around with drunk drivers and homicidal murderers that cause road rage and kill people with road rage and have shootouts with cops because none of you will stand up for the Lord's Prayer of me? Oh, it's happening, sweetheart, right? All right. Hey, Jake from State Farm, you want to get up and play with the chalkboard? Bring Jim Parsons with you. And who was it? Was it Colbert or what? Which? Come on, you guys can. Was it Colbert or Fallon? Go on, sing Kansas tunes. Dustin Wynn's my favorite too. Close my eyes only for a moment, and the moment's gone. All we do crumbles to the ground. It's based off. I think that the song is based off of Buddhist religious perspective and understanding and thoughts and meditation and so forth. I like it. It's a very good song. Same with Once I Rose Above the Noise and Confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. And that's only a perception from other people giving you their perspective of what they thought the Buddha was saying. If you really want to know, do you really want to know? I guess you do. You told me so. Go read books and watch videos of Jiddu, Jiddu, Krishnamurti. And then you'll get a real good perception of what the Krishna and the Buddha were like. Okay, you sit there, wow, you see why people, oh my Lord, oh, Rululishlu, I really want to see you, Lord, because it takes so long, my Lord, oh, and you don't. You don't have to go see Jiddu Krishnamurti to enlighten yourself, not to kill people over money. You just have to be intelligent enough to do it your own damn self. He can't do it for you. And that's why I'm sure he met Harrison, and I don't think Harrison liked him because he came up, you're the great and powerful Oz. It's like, there is no Oz. Okay, have a nice day. Because that's Jiddu. I love Jiddu so much. Like me with that guy at the campfire pissed off at the religious men that sexually abused him when he was a kid. And I'm like, what do you want me to do about it? It wasn't me. Yeah, but you're talking the same way he did. Yeah, lots of people talk that way so they can molest you for money, put cameras in your daughter's bedroom, and make money selling the video to horn-rimmed perverts at Andrews Air Force Base to masturbate to. And then they get together and go, watch this, we can talk his daughter into masturbating with a 15-year-old with a British accent in Facebook and Skype, and then we can all pass it around and masturbate to her touching herself. It's awesome. Nerds could never ask for a better wallet. Yeah, it's pretty sick, isn't it? Hey, NBA playoffs tonight, sponsored by NerdWallet. Charles Barkley, row, row, row your weight gently off your body. Put some drugs into your body and try to survive hell, but instead of get up, have some discipline, exercise, love your wife, spend time with your daughter, watch some Disney movies with her instead of go to the club and talk shit about other women's bodies and have another woman you pay money to orally gratify you. You didn't listen to the Lord. He said he wanted you to win the NBA championship because it would be really special for his mom because she was dying from cancer. And then the other one was stop screwing around on your wife, stay home with your daughter and watch Disney movies on Friday and Saturday night instead of go to the bar and go to bed early and then get up and win. He didn't do that. They lost. He didn't listen to me. All he came in was, here's what I want to hear. I told him what he wanted to hear, and he left. And we ain't talked ever since. Anytime Charles Barkley said he talked to God, and God said this and stuff like that, it's not God, it's DraftKings. It's Charles. It's that CPE. Do you really want to know? Yeah. Do you really want to know? I guess you do. You told me so. Your big bald head and big brown eyes are just the devil in disguise. I'll tell it all to you if you really want to know. Maybe Charles will listen because Kamala Harris and Jennifer Lopez ain't interested in listening to like damn word I have to say. Okay. But I'm okay with that. Man, when you've been fucked 475 times and that's your limit, 476 ain't going to happen. All right, you guys, you know what I mean? Okay. So I love you very much. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. I forgive people. I just don't want to hang out with people that fuck me 445 times and then say, 475 times and then say, hey, I made lots of money. Yeah, you got the looks and the brains. Okay, guys, I'll see you later. The Accountant, it's funny watching people murder each other over money and tell jokes about it. And they take their kids to that stuff. Okay. They're horrible. That's okay. Right-wing conservative Christians talk their kids into wanting to vote to lock out Mexicans so they can die crossing the border trying to survive economic warfare. And they tell them they're really bad people because they sell fentanyl to our kids to kill them. Okay, they're really bad people because they sell drugs for our kids to commit suicide with, and we're killing their people because money's real and the Lord's Prayer is a joke. Wow, do you really want to know? I guess you do. You told me so.